from Adam's account. So
Okay.
we are live and well, and we're back
Easy.
with our buddy 8-Bit, man. I think it's had to be maybe a year or so since the last time we did a stream. I think it was for Doginals when Doginals
Yes.
was still popping off back in the day.
Indeed. Indeed.
Good
I was
day.
just on a space today with some Doginal guys. We were on the Bell's Coin had its final halving today. So we had a space and we had a bunch of Doginal guys in there. And yeah, Bell's, baby. Final halving, baby. We made it.
That's cool, man. That's so cool. I remember when you guys were getting that started, man. That's cool, dude. That's cool.
Yeah, final halving today. So it was a big deal in the community. I don't think anybody really cares, but it was pretty awesome that we got that far. And it is what it is, But what have you been up to, man? Dude, I see you streaming all the time. I know you're into coding on AI and stuff. And tell us what you're up to, man.
All right. For like the past 6 months, dude, I've just focused on the convergence of blockchain and AI. And when I say that, I mean it. Like, I totally mean it, man. So when I got started, I just started with Bitcoin, but then like I fell in love with Solana again. And I figured out that like Solana, it's pretty much the modern day internet on chain, right? Like it really is when you look at it. Yeah, for sure, for sure. And it's rather quick and it's just perfect when it comes to what we need for anything when it comes down to AI, right? So I kind of like moved away from AI agents and I moved into actual AI. So real world AI, like AI models and stuff like that. Yep. So I've been like actually minting AI models on Solana that nobody knows about yet. So you guys are the first ones to hear that, actually.
All right. So all right, let's get into this because I've heard differing stories about and various people have told me different things about what it means to have an agent on chain, right? And we've talked about it with an emblem vault. It's because we could put a bunch of stuff inside an emblem vault, for example, and then make that tradable. So is that an agent itself if we put the right mix of stuff inside of a vault, for example? But what's your
I call that agentic. That's agentic, Adam. That's perfect. Like that's agentic in my opinion. That's an agent, and then you've got the wallet, which is like a function or like a tool of the agent, and that's like an agentic infrastructure almost, right? And then the vault acts as its own entity in that realm, which is pretty cool, right?
So what are you doing then? How are you kind of attacking it?
So I've actually figured out something in the CIDs through Metaplex that has like allowed me to start indexing on my own. And now that I've got funding, I started with my first one that I haven't told anybody about yet because I can't really, divulge that yet, but it's actual agentic DNA, fellas. Like it actually took like NVIDIA models and like generated actual DNA for every agent I created.
Wait, now, so what does that mean? What is that? Is that just like a string of numbers? Great. So something that's unique for them. What does that mean?
It's a legitimate.
I like the sales pitch, but now tell me a little bit
more. For sure. So it's actual DNA. Like I'm not even messing around. It's actual DNA. Yeah. It's like, the direwolf thing that came out of nowhere. Yeah. Remember that? That was cool, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So all of a sudden I saw that and I go, wait a minute, dude, I'm pretty confident that I was generating DNA last year. And then I found the model. Dudes, it was DNA. It was literally DNA. Yeah. It's like, dudes, I was early as hell to AI, right? And being early, it comes with its perks. And one of those perks was me signing up for NVIDIA Enterprise. Bros. I am one of like the few people that got grandfathered in to like 25,000 API credits.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's what I've been using to like really kind of experiment with those things. It's like Jurassic Park, dude. Like that ass.
So what part of the agentic, I guess, ecosystem interests you the most when it comes to the intersection of crypto? Is this like trading? Is it, analytics? Is it, building protocols? What's the direction that you're going in?
I want to think that I'm going in the direction of like meta protocols and like modular frameworks, bro. Just because like I fell in love with Python recently, and like my brain should not be operating understanding Python the way that I am.
Yeah, and like, it's old and clunky.
It's it's horrible, bro. It's so bad. But everything in the financial world is run with Python code. After doing my research, that's what I figured out, dude. Like if you go to like TradingView and try to pay them for their like charts or whatever, a lot of their stuff is in like old clunky code like that,
Sure.
you know? But if you put that clunky code into our AI now, the clunky code becomes really efficient. You know what I'm saying?
Clunky code. So what did you get funding for? First, congrats. I didn't know that.
Oh,
you
I didn't
actually
get
have a
actual
backer now.
fun. I didn't get actual
Oh.
funding. Yeah, bro.
You got some money in his bank
I
account.
was like,
bro.
damn. I was like,
which
damn.
I
Abe
like.
did
Sold some meme coins or something.
I was
Yeah,
like, damn.
which-
His live
yeah.
streaming is fucking kicking off finally after you're
Nah,
doing
I
it for
mean-
years straight.
I mean, bro,
I
I
know, I
turned
saw
$1
you dropped-
into a
you dropped a
Bitcoin
couple
last
tokens,
year.
right?
Yeah, I dropped a Boop token, and then I told the guys, I go, I'll hold this 20% until you guys candle it. If you candle it while I'm working right now, I'm just gonna end it, you know? And bro, somebody took it from 51 to 30. Bro, it was the best feeling ever to hit that red button. I'll be honest with you. Because you know,
it's from what 51,000 to what
31K. No, 51K to 31K. The gentleman took it down. So then I go, all right, I'm gonna end it right now then.
Oh,
You know?
so I see. They were selling, and then you were.
They
like,
were selling, yeah. So I was like, screw it. I mean, people don't realize that 3 of my tokens did $2.8 million of profit for the 200 wallets, top 200 wallets, bro. That's only
Wow.
3 tokens. So yeah, out of the $30 million that I'm responsible for the volume on chain of the tokens that I dropped, I've only took that profit.
I remember
Like
you
this
did
recent
Rune.
took.
You did Runestone was one.
Yeah, 9 million.
9. What were the other two?
There was Grin, which hit 9.7 million. Runes went from freaking 500K to 3 million in 21 minutes after Solana tweeted about me. Yeah, I was broke at that point. I didn't own any of the tokens. That's why I'm even more of a legend for like just pumping that for everybody. Like I pumped the shit out of that for people, and I watched them all sell, and I was happy. You know, it was cool, man.
Welcome
That's
to crypto, bro.
Welcome to Web3. Exactly, brother. Exactly.
Everybody else gets rich, and you're sitting doing nothing, bro.
All I wanted is the fuel for the fire, though, and now I've got it. Like I got it, bro. I got everything that I need right now. And ironically, the week before I got the funding, I actually applied to a grant with Solana. I spoke with a guy for 30 minutes from the Solana Foundation for an AI grant. Never got an email back.
Good luck with that, right?
Yeah, it's never gonna happen. Straight up. I mean, dude, the money would be for like something you wouldn't even need. That's what would happen, right? You know? So forget it.
So wait, tell me about what you were talking about, just to get back to that for a second. You're talking about, are you building basically what you perceive to be an AI agent that's living on chain? Is that what you've built? Is that?
Oh no, it is. It literally is. And now with Zeus, the way that they've done it, like because of Zeus and what they're doing, they've made it so easy for me to explain it now. So God bless them. You know what I'm saying? They're amazing. And the only reason why
they are, tell me what that rabbit hole is.
Oh, Zeus is ZBTC.
Okay.
So it's like a new way to actually have like Bitcoin and Solana on chain.
Yeah, it's a pretty big project. Has a bunch of funding.
Right.
Bunch of funding.
Yeah, it's pretty big actually. Like the whole process of doing it, it's pretty cool. You know, it's like competition with Coinbase, because I think Coinbase did something like that. I'm pretty confident.
So how do you have? What exactly do you have that's living on chain?
So it's the actual models, like the models, bro, like the CIDs. Like I've actually not inscribed, but I've minted on chain on Solana the actual model data, and they're through the CIDs. So Metaflex could actually index them, and then I use cross chain recursion to actually. I'm gonna stop talking. So like, yeah, it's really cool.
Wait, you think somebody's gonna steal this from you, brother? Ain't nobody.
Yeah. Are you out of your mind? Yes, they will. Can I tell you something? They do steal it. And Raj, if you ever see this, the co-founder of Solana, you know, you should check your DMs because there's fraud in your DMs. No, for real. Because I spent about, I don't know, 70 to 80 hours compiling all the data that I did for the actual model data set, bro. Like there's the number one model on Hugging Face right now for Web3 is mine. And somebody got wind of that from my previous token. They all got together and they fucking created a fake model and they fucking shilled it as their own. And it went to $3 million. So it's evident, bro, that it's valuable and people can steal my shit, and they have, and they are. So yeah,
Well, I mean, I would say like, people will say all sorts. I've seen all sorts of shit, right? Like, oh,
yeah,
it's fully on. It's on Bitcoin. I'm like, bro, it
oh
ain't on
yeah,
fucking Bitcoin. Get the
yeah,
fuck out of here, dude. So
people love.
I half don't believe every single thing I hear.
Yeah, I don't either. Never, dude. Not
Yeah.
unless they say like recursion's involved, right? You know what I'm saying? Like that's usually
Did you try to do anything on base when you were playing around?
I did. The only problem with base is that nobody uses it. So there's that issue about it. So
The
yeah.
only problem is that it's all fucking fake. Is everything on
Yeah,
base fake,
it's
bro?
so fake. It's so, bro. The
It's
numbers
so
are
fake, dude.
so bad, bro. And I met Jesse. I actually got invited out there. I went to the Coinbase hackathon. I'm like the only Solana developer that has ever like met them, which is so funny. Like I never even developed on base, and they invited me out there. So I don't even know how or why that
So,
happened.
but you found it to be a fake ecosystem.
No, not fake ecosystem. I just mean that like there's really just nobody over there using it. 'Cause
Yeah.
there's not users. Why would you go over there? Think about it. It's like there's no reason to go over there at
Get
all.
some of those sweet virtual tokens, man. Didn't you see virtuals
Bro,
doing tokens on top of tokens?
let me tell you something about virtuals, bro. Me right now with another batch of funding, I have virtuals on Solana right fucking now. That's
Yeah.
what I've been making. If you actually look at Fun Pump, it ain't even token launchpad anymore.
But don't you
It's an
think? I mean,
agentic one.
don't you think an agent launchpad is kind of dead? I mean, that's like. I
It's
mean,
not Agent Launchpad. It's not Agent Launchpad. Just
oh,
because
what is it?
you could have agents launch on there, this doesn't mean it's an Agent Launchpad. It's Fun Pump. Yo, Shizzy!
Shizzy's in the house, man.
He's
What's
cool,
good,
man.
dude?
That
So
dude's
8-Bit,
awesome.
have you had a chance to check out Hustle or see what we're cooking up? Or are you about to just
I
walk
have not.
into
You
a
gotta like
blind
put me on.
experience?
Put me on. Put me on.
Awesome.
I'm
That's
so
the
excited
best.
about this for sure.
Now,
So
I'm pretty sure I did send you an early access to Hustle. I do think I sent it to you.
this
Oh,
man
dude,
is in Raj's
apologize, bro.
DMs. He's got
I
no
didn't
time to do anything.
I didn't
Yeah, my
expect
head
you to use
down.
it.
My head's down right now, bro. My mom, I don't even answer my mom anymore. Like it's bad. I gotta start answering. Let's see.
So
This is great.
what we built is a DeFi AI terminal. So she says 8-Bit's mind is about to get blown with Hustle.
Look at my head. Look at my face right now. This is for you. What?
So I gave him.
Go.
Yeah, so we'll get into some of the specifics, but this is the account that Adam and I always do live streams on. So Hustle has a memory that he's had a memory since we launched the agent part of him December 31st, 2024. And then we launched the V2, which is what you see on the left-hand side, all the kind of DeFi integrations and stuff. That happened April 17th. So I think we're going on about week 6 on this. I actually just saw some stats I'm going to tweet out. Since launch, 5,500 wallets have been created on the platform. We have about 200 active daily users and about 2,500 unique visitors over the last month or so. So it's getting some traffic. People like him. People like to use him. So he has a memory that Shannon integrated with him. So he'll remember all of your conversations and on-chain transactions that he then can apply into a strategy of some nature. So I went ahead and I said, Adam and I are back with another live stream. Welcome 8-Bit as our guest of the show today. He's a builder in the agentic economy, building an on-chain agent. Please welcome 8-Bit and the 200 live viewers that we have had in and out of the show so far. It says, welcome back to the live stream, and I'll paraphrase this a little bit. It's fantastic having both of you guys back, and special guest, or special welcome to 8-Bit. Great to have another fellow builder in the agentic economy joining us. Hey, 8-Bit, honored to have you on the show. Anyone working on building on-chain agents is definitely speaking my language. Your work is exactly what's needed as we push forward the frontier of AI-human collaboration on the blockchain. So it's a lot of fun doing this type of stuff. I'll walk through I'll give a tutorial of the platform real quick, and then we can really dive into, some fun.
And before we start, though, I just want to lay this out to 8-Bit, man. What I'm encouraging you to do, because I know you are an experimenter, Bro,
Yeah.
I want you to connect Hustle with some of the shit you got going on.
No, we're gonna do that literally
That's
right
what
now.
I want you to like after
I
the stream. I
fucking
want
can't believe you
you,
guys were doing this
I
like
want
the
you
whole
to
time.
dive in and like do some crazy shit.
Yeah, so Shannon,
No, you guys need to be commended. This is amazing that you guys
Shannon,
Shannon,
our founder, is on the last steps of having the MCP server stood up with our SDK, Hustle SDK.
Yo,
so you can build
shit.
so you can build a headless. It's a headless Hustle.
Yeah,
so
bro. Look at
you can build.
bro.
I think you know, don't get me wrong, but I think we're first to the market with this product of anybody else in the DeFi AI space. So Shannon's been working hard on it the last 2 weeks, and it sounds like he is on the last leg of that. And then we can get that in your hand, and we can have some real fun kind of stuff here.
I mean, MCP is the future, bro.
Yeah,
100%.
So we have, you know, so when we built this out, what we had in mind was we were kind of catering towards I would say the average or, you know, semi-active crypto goer, or even the newbie who, you know, you come to crypto, you have transactions, but you don't need your stuff to transact within 3 seconds. You know, you're not arbitraging. People like to take their time.
Right.
And so we built on the left-hand side these different mini apps that mimic the past experience. So you could come in here and you can swap Sol for USDC. You could have it kind of like a traditional experience, or on the right-hand side, you can actually do it with the agent himself.
Good shit. Nice.
And so you have liquidity pools. We have a pump fund terminal. And in the pump fund terminal, you can actually deploy your own token with Hustle as well. So you could come up here to the uploader, upload an image. And then if you want to upload 10 images, say Hustle, launch 10 tokens, 10 pump fund tokens off these images, create the description, create the description, the ticker, and buy 0.05 Sol of each of these and launch them. And you can do it in a, you know, autonomous way. But I will have a caveat that his token naming is not very great so far. It's very dad jokey.
I can totally help you with that.
Very dad jokey.
I could definitely help you with.
And so what we built here is, you know, similar to like something on Photon where you could come in and you could hit 0.1 Sol kind of experience. But what we added was this crossover experience where they're pre-generated prompts. Okay. So for this token Apex that just launched, user could click details and it'll say and it'll give it a pre-generated prompt that says Hustle list all statistics, and he'll come in and list all the statistics for that to get kind of users familiarized with the platform itself. Okay. And when you onboard, you have 6 directives, which are all just kind of clicks that helps users familiarize themselves with the platform and with using an AI that integrates into crypto. So on the left-hand side, so he showed, this is the chart for the stats that he's pulling out. So you could see here for that pump fund token, it had just launched 24 hours. It shows like, you know, basic stuff, Apex, the total supply, how many holders it has, 14 holders.
Where are you guys pulling this data from?
There's a lot. So it's a good question.
Yeah, of course.
So here you can see there's 4 or 5 different categories. So the market data is being pulled from Bird Eye, and so is the token info. The holder analysis we pull from Holder Scan API.
Holder Scan, okay.
Yeah, Holder Scan. There's a few of them. There's like Holder Scan, Soul Sniffer. There's like a handful of them. That's where the security assessment comes in.
Sniffer.
Soul Sniffer. It's just like these, and rugcheck.xyz. It's like the kind of like security assessments. I think Bird Eye also has one as well. So
Bird Eye is better.
Yeah. So these all kind of are a combination that Hustle uses in these different toolboxes that he comes out and spits out the summary. And actually what's happened is the majority of our users are actually using Hustle to find tokens and buy tokens like very quickly. And so the next thing we're kind of building is have the ability to set automatic sells on top of that, right? So find a token, and we'll go through kind of the strategies there. But on the left-hand side, you'll see here we have Alpha. So these are tools, and these different tools that we have here. One is Alpha. We actually integrated AI XBT We were the first cohort of teams to get access to the AI XBT API. So shout out to
They gave it to you?
Yeah.
No doubt. I mean,
So-
I reverse engineered it 4 months ago. So that's cool. No, for real, I did. I'm the number one account that thing engages with.
Savage.
By far.
Savage. So you come in and you get these different types of stats, right? Like you can know how it works. But you can also ask for alpha, and Hustle in his assessment of token summaries, sometimes he'll include the AI XPT alpha depending on kind of what you're asking. We have a copy trader that we're building. We have DCAs and limit orders that are already available that you can use with Hustle. And then we have the Trenches app, which just shows like popular tokens, and you can search by 24 hours and new tokens and organic tokens. And
damn, Sir Peters is about to crime that shit to a 10 million again, isn't he? Boopa. That's funny as shit.
Basically, all those tools on the left-hand side, the idea is that we built them all. You can do things manually, but then Hustle can interface with them as well. So that's
I like it.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you could come in here. There's the chart. So you could come in and look at the chart for any of these.
We got Trading View.
This is Bird Eye that's integrated into it right now.
Wait, Bird Eye charting?
Bird Eye has charts, yeah.
Like
Bird Eye, you see it? birdeye.so.
I know, but I'm saying like, no, it's Trading View. It's Trading View.
Powered by Bird Eye, it says.
It's Trading View. Look
on the back
look
end.
right above me. Look right above me. That's the Trading View logo.
I see.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
That's true.
CHV to Trading View is what I said.
Yeah, so right now Hustle is really just we just are focusing on the Solana ecosystem. So he's not multi-chain yet, although Hustle is built on top of Vault technology. So we have Bitcoin and Ethereum and any type of support that you want. We just have to build out essentially the tooling. And the cool part is everything that's built on the left-hand side is going to be available in our Hustle SDK. It's going to be live here pretty soon. So if you want an agent with, with order limits or with swaps or LP or whatever, like you'll be able to do that quite easily. And then on the back end, you can set up however you want with the different types of payments and tooling and stuff like that.
Nice guys.
So this is the kind of the easy rundown where we are today. We have a lot of things coming in store in terms of, let's see, the copy trader is being built.
That's big. People love that shit, dude.
People love it, dude. People love it.
Stuff, man.
Copy trader. We have we're integrating Meteora and Pump Swap and all the other LP pools and getting all that infrastructure live, and then hopefully we'll be either moving on to finishing the Telegram bot or to the Bitcoin ecosystem, which should be
Telegram. Do the Telegram, bro.
That's I mean, it's basically, bro. The way I look at it is like this is like the best Telegram trading bot, right? It's like Telegram trading bot with, the super sick agent Hustle on top that can basically craft strategy and then execute strategy for you, right? That's the kind of idea. And he's already, as Jake was saying, he's already really good at finding kind of early tokens and stuff like that, tokens that are going to rip. He's really good at that. I just think it's one of these things where they have so many more, it's just way wider net of information than any human can have.
Oh yeah.
That it's really like, the idea, we've talked about it a bunch on the show, the idea that you're going to be trading without an AI agent in a year is insane, right? Like,
I mean, code alone, right? Like coding is going to be, I think, in like 3 months, they said. Mark Zuckerberg said, right? It's all going to be AI. So.
I mean, how many coders aren't using AI agents right now or AI? It's like zero. Like every coder is using AI, right? And so we're definitely leaning into that model. And I think there are a handful of other teams who are doing it too, obviously. But I think this is the future, man.
So I'm having him give us a summary of the trenches. I basically said, give us your summary of the trenches in the last 24 hours. What are new hot tokens that have pumped within the last or been created within the last 24 hours that have pumped and are now consolidating and have potential to resume on the next leg up. And so he came in. The top two are the new ones. Now it looks like Party Hat and Mrs. Kelly have pumped, but then now we're consolidating. And then Chill House was one that was popular over the weekend. So it says this. He says the trenches are extremely active right now with several tokens showing massive percentage gains in the 1,000% range. The newest tokens point in EDAM are worth watching as they just launched minutes ago. A strong initial buy pressure, decent liquidity.
Sounds like fucking AIXBT.
Yeah.
You can ask if you want to specifically make sure that AIXBT is included in what he's like, what tools he's looking at. You just type alpha in your ask. So find me the alpha on this. And that kind of triggers Hustle to always, at least use partly what is,
So when you say you have his API, what does that entail? Like, what are the endpoints? Like, what are you using? Like terminal endpoints or?
Yeah, it's his terminal endpoints. Yeah.
Like how? Like it's giving you like what? Like data? Like
it's giving
data?
Yes. I have to pull up.
But how does that help? Like I don't understand how that helps. Like, isn't that just like, wouldn't you want to just go to his directly?
To this?
Like, yeah. It's like
yes.
I gotta understand. Like,
so you have this information in the terminal that Hustle then can reference to then apply to further analysis on the tokens. But also too, you can sit here and scroll, right? So you have the analysis, the rationale, and the recent updates. This is a little bit better, I would say, than just sitting and scrolling through his Twitter, where it's just consistently, a bunch of tokens. Obviously, if you have access to his terminal, then it's probably a much better experience. But here you can see this is categorized, right? So you have Superseed, the analysis of what it is, the rationale for his token, and then you see the recent updates that he has posted about it over, I guess, just today. So you get it all in kind of one spot. But then also, if we're looking for tokens in the trenches, or even if you're looking for longer kind of term plays, Hustle then can reference the AI XPT data to apply that on top of, whatever you're looking for.
That's cool.
I think you want to combine both. You don't want to just use AI XPT, right?
That's what I do. I'll be honest.
Oh, is it? Is it really? Okay.
Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, it's something called a social swarm. So it's like with social sentience. And like what happened is like I couldn't afford to like pay the crazy amount of money for the API for Twitter. So I figured out a way around it. And I don't even need API anymore, to be real. I've got browser use agents that are just like, it's night and day. If you use browser use, you just know that's the future.
That's we had that built before we went live with this in April, and then we pulled it back and have the plans of launching it later.
You need to go all in on that like yesterday. Those are the two things that are changing the world of AI right now. It's MCP and browser use. Like, and I've got that shit.
So how are you using them to
so like,
browser?
Like, how you have to use Bird Eye to like get all this information. I don't anymore. I have my AI agents like actually looking at the data.
Yeah, like, no, I'm saying like what type of use cases are you using them for?
Oh, like you can do anything. It's like I've created like a Web3 Manus. You know what I'm saying? You could literally just have it go out and just do whatever you want. Like at this point,
Are you having it interact on your behalf or
every day? Like it's like a Manus. It's like
what's Manus?
All right, here, let me show you. So Manus is like, bro, Manus and Devin right now are just changing the world. It's insane. So like what I've been trying to do is I've been trying to like kind of build my interface towards like Manus. And bro, I found an open Manus Git like 2 months ago. Changed everything, dude. Changed everything. That paired with Marvin's hedge fund GitHub that went viral about 3 months ago. Those two are just like changing everything right now in the game. The hedge fund thing in itself is like, it's insane, guys. You should not be able to have access to that stuff. It's crazy, dude. No, for real though. Like they had this shit gated, bro. They must have had this gated, and then somebody broke it out. Like, and now we all have it. It's like DeepSeek all over again. You feel me?
And what's it called?
Which one? The Manus or the hedge fund?
The hedge fund. Sounds like that's the one that we're not supposed to have.
Yeah. No one's supposed to have that. And to be honest with you, like, I don't know,
Everybody
man, if
has
I'm
it.
going to be out here, like, sharing that kind of stuff.
Wait,
but,
was
it's
that
out there
the
if you
one
want
that
to find
went up
it.
and popped off a few days ago, where it was like, I don't know, they had, I don't know, 400K or something of that kind of hedge fund, cross-chain hedge fund. You know, we talked about it on the show, Jake. I can't remember what it was, but you know,
I don't know.
AIH,
I'm talking about the real world though. Like, I'm not developing for crypto when I say this shit. I'm like actually talking about the real world AI. Like, it's from the real world. It's like it's for stocks. And he created this whole thing called financial data sets.
This was crypto native, the one I'm talking about.
Right on. Yeah, but like, I fucking spent about like the past 3 months like really trying to reverse engineer the Python framework that he built, so this way I could actually make it for Web3. And I actually I probably finished that up about 2 days ago. So it's like, it's kind of insane, to be real. It really is. I'm actually looking at the code right now, and like I finished it up yesterday. It's fucking insane, dude.
So do you look at all at the like emerging DeFi AI space, or like do you look at things like, do you ever go to this website cookie.fun and look at these different AI projects? No, you're just kind of isolated in your own little world.
Oh no, I know, bro. Nah, dude, everybody knows I exist. Like, are you kidding me, man? I'm actually the one that's setting trends right now, dude. Like, without people even
He
fucking
doesn't go
saying
look at
anything.
this. They look at him, bro.
Yeah, they're looking at me, bro. Like, yeah, bro, come on.
I don't need to look at Banker. Fuck Banker. I'll make my own Banker.
I did, bro. Banker bought it. Are you kidding me? I did. There's like 3 of them on Twitter right now. All I gotta do is turn them on. I finally got funding. Think about it. I've had all this like locked away for 4 months, and I could have turned it on at any moment if I didn't have the funding. Everybody else did, and now it's my turn to have fun. Straight up.
What are you gonna do, bro?
Everything's happening already. You know
what are you gonna do? What's the plan, bro? Give us the alpha, man.
We gotta start with the pin tweet. The pin tweet is like, it's everything to me, man. Just because, like, if you think about it, that tweet has never changed, and people were like, "Yo, why do you still have that up there?" It's because I never thought I'd be able to do what I'm doing right now. To be honest,
this one you're talking about, Fun Pump?
Yeah, bro. I've begun to develop a pump fund derivative with Cursor and Claude. That was just me being real. Like, in the moment, like, dude, I figured out how to like do front ends and all this stuff. Like, I was so far ahead of everybody with AI that was me in September doing that.
Yeah, let's say that this post was from September. Yeah,
it's May 5th now, because after I found out how to do that, the next thing was, oh shit, it's gonna cost me an arm and a leg, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like a lot of money to do that.
Yeah.
So, you know, I had to fucking put that in the back burner. But I never stopped building it, and things got better and better and better. And now it's like, it's not just like a launch pad. It's like famous Fox, bro. I became Foxy Dev by mistake. I really did. I've made tooling for the Solana ecosystem that is going to change the way that we transact every day.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
How's this different than Pump Fun?
Oh, no. That's the problem. I got to stop talking about it with, like, I may change the name or something, because everybody thinks that it's like that.
Okay, tell me what it is then. Tell us what it. Give us the high
I
level.
can just show you. Like, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah,
show us.
Show you guys. Like, it's been out for a minute. Well, the biggest thing about it is like the ability to do like the revenue share, man. Like, what's the number one problem with fucking Pump Fun? It's literally that nobody. They take
well, this
all
is
the
what
money,
Boop
bro.
is trying to solve for.
They do it, but they're not. It's not Solana driven, bro. The way that they're doing it's not Solana driven. The way that Let's Bonk did it, or they were doing it, that is Solana driven. That is focused on putting the money directly back into the ecosystem. Now, for the past 4 months, I've doxed my smart contract development. It's all been out on GitHub, and it's only gotten better and better. I'm talking about custom curated bonding curves, vested, locked, and unlocking market cap specific token launches. Do you know, if you did that at launch, what it could do for the bonding curve? That alone.
We've talked about that, where the founder has to lock their tokens for a certain period of time and stuff. But
market cap, value.
Oh, okay.
Market cap.
That makes sense. That makes sense too. But if you make the one thing I would say there, though, and this is one of the things I think Pump did really well, and one of the reasons it took off, is they simplified it, right? If you make it complex where each person has to like each person adjust it to what they want? Don't you
That's
think
not,
that's
yeah, that's not what it is. I just mean
okay?
like actual, like the thing that Streamflow just did, because it literally happened like 2 months after I wrote it. That kind of thing. How Streamflow is doing now, market cap specific Streamflow locking and unlocking. I actually wrote that, I don't know, about 2-3 months ago. Yeah, I did. I published it. So
I
that's
love
what I'm
that.
referring
I love
to.
that idea of the locking.
Yeah.
I've thought for a while that that could be something that's very attractive.
Absolutely.
You know,
But it's got to happen at launch. If it
yeah,
happens at launch, then it could be a
absolutely.
whole different scenario, bro. And
Yeah.
also with Fun Pump, you're actually trading in a trusted execution environment. Dude, that in itself is valuable right off the freaking rip, dude. Every trade that you do on my market or my launch pad, nobody knows about. Nobody. The Feds, nobody.
Wait,
That's
why?
the first
Why is
thing.
that valuable? Why is that valuable from like a user, a pump user? I don't think they give a shit if it traded on a Google fucking doc. They don't even care, dude.
Why are you in crypto then?
No,
Decentralized and
dude, I
privacy?
care about it. I'm just saying the 99.9% of fucking.
Oh, that's just a use case. I'm just saying though, decentralized and private, that's what you were all sold on when you
Sure.
actually signed up for crypto. And I'm telling
That's
you right now that I'm giving it to you. And I'm
very
trying to tell you that all of your AI agents that you guys have and everybody else have, you're taking everybody's data, not me. That's also what I'm saying. My
You're
stuff
not taking
too.
anyone's, what, you're creating the data?
It's your data, your data, my AI, your data. It's something unique to me and all the stuff that I do. It's called the trusted execution environment. Sean
Yeah.
knows about it. That's what
We,
Follow
we
is.
use TEs,
You use, well, who do you use? Who's your provider?
lit protocol,
Who?
lit
Lit.
protocol.
Oh, nice. Did you see Follow? They just dropped Follow Cloud.
No, I know they dropped Vincent, which is like their AI management software for their TEs, which you could
Wait,
build.
Follow did?
No,
Oh,
lit protocol.
I don't know.
Talking about
I don't know
two
what
different
lit
things.
is, but I know Follow.
No, you don't know
Follow.
lit. Lit is lit, bro. You need to know.
That's probably why I would never touch it though. That sounds terrible, bro. Like, it doesn't sound lit at all.
No,
Follow
it's
is
a great.
legit though.
I think lit's a
I
fantastic.
think Follow is
What's
fantastic too,
Fala?
though. Follow is pretty damn cool. And I'm pretty sure they're in the ecosystem. Like they're actual fucking dudes that are in the ecosystem.
No, you should actually check out lit. It's pretty.
I know what lit is. I use lit. Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
like Shannon loves it, and he
No
doesn't
doubt.
love shit that isn't really good, and it's really.
I just think that Follow thing is like exactly the way that we all should be doing stuff. Like I'm gonna be setting
Well,
up.
tell me what it
nodes.
is. I don't know what it is. Tell me what
I
it
mean,
is.
it's like it's cloud infrastructure for like AI agents and stuff. And I'm not really going to go into it because I'm building my own version of something like that, and everything's proprietary now. We all know how much money this stuff is worth, so I'm going to chill out with that, to be real. And I'm going to never let them know my
Wait,
next
you're building
move.
a launch pad and what else?
The launch pad's been built, dude.
Why aren't
That's
you?
not what
Why
I'm.
aren't you release it, bro? What are you waiting
Because
for?
I found out, bro, because I know where the money's at right now, and that's exactly where I'm going for.
Where's
I'm
the
going
money
for the
at? I
money.
want to know that.
Real
Bro.
world AI, bro, with freaking actual automated DeFi, everything that they sold you on last year. I'm providing Wonderland, bro. Actual agentic swarms. Simple as that. It's simple as that, bro.
Bro, that ain't simple at all. That's the most complicated shit on earth.
So are you
Because
most?
no, it's complicated because you're fucking listening to me, bro. I give you the most gorgeous UI in the world, and you just press buttons and make money and print.
When, bro? I wanted
whenever
that
I want,
yesterday.
whenever I want, bro. Are you nuts? The fact that like you don't understand it when I talk about it, that's how valuable it really is. Because you understand how fucking amazing it is, but you don't understand it. So then you're gonna use this tech, and then you're gonna go like, wait, so I did it? I'm gonna empower you so much you don't even realize it yet. It's all right. We'll get there.
So what's your take on the collaboration of AI agents? You think Swarms is kind of like the end state for crypto?
No, for crypto?
Like, do you think the future is just going to be AI agents like Agent Hustle or your agent, like they're all interacting with each other, trading?
I don't. I really don't. I think they're going to be more of a verification layer and like application. Like it's going to be actual like development, and they're actually going to make applications on Solana that are like the modern day internet. That's literally what's happening in the real world right now. Is they're like actually designing multifaceted applications, like real world things, man, like deeds to houses, that kind of stuff. And then maybe the value of those agents goes up because of what it's doing in the real world. My agent is going to be used by Matthew McConaughey. And you know how, oh, bro, if you don't know you don't know about the commercials? Somebody out there is definitely bullish on me right now. Guarantee you, like, because of what I just said. The Matthew McConaughey commercials with AI agents. Yeah, I'm so far ahead. I really am.
I've seen the commercials with the, you know, sitting outside, he gets wet.
Anyway, my point is that that's who I'm going for. I'm going for that.
So you're going for traditional Web 2 world. AI agents.
Nah, way beyond that. I'm going back to San Francisco, that kind of shit. Like when you go to San Francisco, all the billboards say AI everywhere, bro.
Sure, I know. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I want to go back to that.
Whatever. I think the McConaughey commercial is fucking for whatever, Salesforce, right?
That's my point. That literally we have to take it to that level, and nobody's down to do it. Tolly's ready. Solana's ready, bro. You know, and in 3 days or 2 days, I'm going to California, and I'm gonna get ready too. Because I'm participating in the Bolt hackathon. I'm gonna go meet the chain smokers. You know, I'm serious.
And what product are you gonna bring out there? You're gonna bring the real deal? You're gonna bring the thing?
I've got some really great stuff that I'm going to show them when I get out there. But like, I'll be honest with you, I've got this like really cool game that I made. Like, it's a really, really cool game, and it's actually like education too. It's all about vibe coding and stuff like that. So I feel like they're gonna love it. They're really gonna love it.
Why don't you
really educates?
Why don't you bring the real thing? Fuck the game.
What, the NVIDIA?
Try to win. Try to win the fucking hackathon, bro.
Oh, I will. I'm not gonna. I probably won't win it, but like, I'm definitely gonna get Peter to know my name. Like, he already knows, but like, I want to get the people that I look up to know me and know what I do. That's why I've never released anything, because it's not for just everybody. It's for a certain group of people, you know. And then after they see it, then I'll release all the basic stuff.
So tell me, what's your take on like the current state of the AI sector on Solana? What's most intriguing to you? You know, outside of what you're building, are there any projects that you find interesting, or any type of sector, whether it's like the DeFi AI stuff like we have with Hustle, or I know there's some TE stuff. There's like obviously a bunch of launch pads and frameworks and such.
Dude, so I got to shout out Edgar, man. Edgar from the Mountain DAO. I forget what else he's done. You know, I'm probably gonna get yelled at for not knowing, but he's the gentleman behind Dark and the MCP stuff that he's doing. And it's like nice to see that somebody else is as nerdy as I am, probably more nerdy. He's more intelligent, more well versed. So it's nice to freaking like look up to somebody and like learn from what they're doing and then apply it to me at a small scale. You know, so that guy, you know, for real, for sure.
So MCP, what you mentioned earlier, MCP is the future. We mentioned we're also going to have an MCP server live here pretty soon. Why do you think that's the future? And I guess just how does that apply to, you and different things that you're building?
So like when I found MCP like last November, it like changed everything for me, dudes. I can't believe that it took this long for it to hit. Like, I'll be honest with you. So when I found MCP, I also found computer use, which is now the modern day browser use from, Y Combinator. And those two things blew my mind. The fact that with MCP and model context, you could basically turn anything in the world into a USB-C for AI. You could plug in anything in the world that has been created or will be created into AI through MCP, like a USB-C. That changed everything, because then I realized that the blockchain is truly the internet. It is a decentralized internet or network that we could actually manipulate and transact on and index or parse the way that we do the real world, right? And because of that, the MCP, it could be bigger than we even know. It's all about what we do with it. I saw Shaw tweet the other day. He goes, if anybody could actually get me an MCP server to control my cursor or whatever, yada, yada. I giggled, because that's what I've been doing for 2 months, dude. I got you, bro. Like, that stuff is so cool, man. You know, I'm even controlling Blender or Logic Pro through Claude to make music and 3D models now. It's insane.
So walk us through a little bit. Like, I'm familiar with MCP. Like, I understand it's a, you know, it's a more complex API system that's used for agents specifically to interact with assess essentially any software or any type of data. But yeah, to explain, take it a little bit step further, how it's changing or how it's impacting, I guess, you know, AI agents.
I think like the biggest thing is like the API that you don't need to use, bro. Like for me, I'm balling on a budget as a developer, and things are getting more expensive every day, these API calls, right? So we need to find ways to decrease the rate limiting and decrease the overall need for these APIs because we do need them, but we need to be able to afford to use them. So I think that in a nutshell really kind of makes MCP even that much more valuable, or browser use for that matter. And like, dude, at its core, like, you know, we all kind of talk about servers, but what about the clients, dude? Like we haven't even really kind of just even touched that yet. The potential of making clients or an infrastructure or like an app store like Composio has. You know, ChatGPT and OpenAI, they promised us a marketplace for GBTs, and it never happened. Okay,
it's
Solana.
soft happened. It kind of happened.
Yo, exactly, brother. Exactly.
Kind of,
right?
kind of, yeah. Kind of
always kind of happens with Sam Altman, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I trust him about as far as I can throw him, man.
Bro, I'm telling you. Bro. Oh man, but yeah, dude.
I see WorldCoin popping up again, and I'm like, oh god, here we go.
Oh my god.
I guess you would consider WorldCoin kind of like a DePIN protocol. It's kind of what we were talking about last live stream. We had this guy Luke Wright on who runs I guess you'd call it a physical farming system. He has like 10,000 smartphones that he pulls the motherboard out of and uses it to farm things. And so we were just sitting here with Hustle talking about going through the whole DePIN side of things on the DePIN side of things on Solana was kind of interesting.
Dude,
I think WorldCoin is I think WorldCoin is kind of similar, right? Because it's you have this physical infrastructure of an eye that has to be scanned, and then the information then gets plugged into the blockchain to prove if somebody's human.
Wait, say that again. Say what you said again. What did you just say? Say that.
Do you not know what WorldCoin is?
I don't care about that. What you just said, you just solved the problem for me. Jesus Christ. All right, one of the issues that I'm having with Fun Pump is I can't launch it just yet because of the voice launching. Bros, what happens if somebody steals your fucking computer and then has all that money on there and can launch with your wallet? Biometrics, bro. I got to figure out a way to do that with my voice the way that you just said with WorldCoin. What do you think that's called? What is that?
The world of DePIN, I suppose.
Yo,
launch a coin with it.
You're talking about like a multi-factor authentication logins, right?
Yes, sir.
They have that. You know, there are different ways you can approach that. But yeah, it's an unsolved problem in crypto, meaning it's not an average user cannot just use it. Like I saw a guy the other day where you could basically take a picture. He used like a book, right? And that book, the AI can recognize that book as like, oh, that book is one key to your multi-factor login, right? So, I mean, the most simple is like my multi-factor login is my phone, my computer, and my email, right? It's like 3-factor authentication to log into something. So there's all sorts of shit in those directions. And I think
I just mean for like the phone, like imagine somebody's taking your phone and then like, because I have the voice launching, they could launch or transact with the voice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That'd be fucked up. Yeah. Figure that out.
I mean, that's what, you know, that's why you need hardware wallets, bro. That's the hardware wallets log in. Like we're logging in with, you know, Photon or whatever. You may make it, if it's something really important, you may make it a multi.
Yo, dude, this is it. This is the shit, bro. Look how fucking awesome. Yo, bro, tell me you read it. Like, you know how awesome this is. Guaranteed.
So somebody sent it to us as you were talking about it. So
it's legendary.
Take me through. Why is this so impactful?
Bro, can I literally go fill up my I've got like comment up. Let me go get this filled up real quick, and then I'm gonna go into it because no, I'm so excited that somebody's asking me about this. I will spend like the next whatever time talking about this, bro. It's so amazing, dude. Hold on, let me send you a few things too for it.
Sure.
It's you guys, you know, it's not like no, for real though. Like, I'll be real. Like, I've been waiting so long to actually talk to people that like not only I trust, but that you're doing so much good for the space. You guys didn't stop. You got better. And I'm so honored to be here with you guys in like a moment like this. Like, I mean that, guys. Like, we're the future, you know?
Yeah. The experimentors.
Yeah. I didn't know you guys were up to this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
I have to be completely honest, you know, so kind of the history of how everything started with Hustle was we started building an AI wallet over the summer. Our founder, Shannon, was farming in-game currencies in the mid 2000s and MMORPG. So he has experience in the AI space, and he'd been in crypto since 2012. So he he's really big into AI, and over the summer, he's basically like, hey, I'm building this AI wallet on the side as kind of, I'll pull that down, then we'll come back to it. He was like, I'm going to build this AI wallet because I know AI is coming. We have the infrastructure for it through Emblem, but I don't really know exactly what the AI sector is going to look like. So we started building the wallet. And then when the AI meme coin kind of craze started happening, we launched Tensorium, which was the ticker. At the time, the AI was still his kind of personal project. And so he just had the AI basically create the ticker. So we launched the token pumped to like 20 million. And so we were like, hey, you know, something's probably here. So let's continue to build in this direction. Agent Hustle, the AI itself product, launched on December 31st. And then we got the V2, as I mentioned earlier, with the DeFi integrations a few months later. And ever since then, the whole team for us, we've realized that AI is going to just completely revolutionize this industry from the UX perspective, you know, probably from the automation. There's probably some things we're not thinking of that will also have an impact. There's also probably some things that we're probably overemphasizing that won't have an impact as well. It's really hard to know, but over the last few weeks and months, we started to put more focus on the media side of Emblem as well to learn more about it. Like there's just, I thought we were in kind of a small pocket.
It's a tidal wave of.
It's a tidal wave, bro.
It's when we got
tsunami.
Well, Agent Hustle is like a top 5 DeFi AI project in terms of mind share and users.
Oh, wow.
The token hasn't really caught up yet, but
users, that's irrelevant. You know, like the daily actives, 200, like you said.
So 200 daily active, 5,500 wallets opened. Some of the competitors are 10,000. So it's like really in the like top 5.
That's nuts. Well, that's top tier to me. For me, it is.
Yeah, so for us too. But so I thought we were kind of in this small pocket, and then I started looking around, and there's so much to this. Like there's so many avenues to it.
Dude,
and it's like not even just crypto. It's like you expand outside to just the AI sector outside of crypto, and you're like, dude, there's so many pieces here. Like
NVIDIA alone, bro. Like I'll put you guys on. So let me go grab something to drink, because if I put you fellas onto NVIDIA, dudes, that's where we go. All right, let me see here. How do I stop cam?
Cam. Oh, you can keep your cam on. Just share the screen.
Well, I just wanted to see how I can share the screen. Oh, you can do video files too. All right, sick. All right, let me
click the present button down below.
All right, and then, give me about 4 minutes. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you're good. All right, Adam, what do you think?
I think he's got a lot going on, bro.
Always great talking with him. I mean, it's been like a year. It's definitely somebody who live streams every day. Little bit of it is above my head sometimes, maybe above his head a little bit too, but you got to love the passion in this industry. Like you got to stay curious to continue moving forward, or you get completely washed out.
If I were advising him, I would say, cause you meet people who are kind of super smart in certain areas like he is. And I think his strongest suit is he's a curious learner, right? And that is something that most people don't have. And they can actually go in areas like that are completely wild and new. And like if I was advising him, I'd say, bro, you got to get a partner, because you got to have a partner who will help focus you to complete something that is actually, we got to go in an area that's we'll try it, and it might not work, but we need to go all in. We need to release this thing. We need to get it out there. We need to see if it works. And then if it doesn't, we can pivot. But just because like he's a creative, and like all good creatives like our Shannon, right? They'll keep going in all directions. Right?
Yeah.
You have to, I mean, this is what genius does. And so you have to have it, usually is best done with a partner who partners with you or whatever, and they help you have somebody who's directing you, helping direct. That's like what you do, right? You help direct our dev teams to like focus on shit, because they'll just fucking go in a million directions, right? You know? But yeah, I love it. I love this sort of creative energy.
Yeah, me too. We've been learning a lot about AI stuff. Like my feed's starting now to become more AI. It was like all Bitcoin shit for a long time. Now it's starting to become more AI stuff. It's kind of interesting. That's what you want. But I want the algo to push me out of the crypto side forever, right? You know, fighting your Twitter algo for, I remember when the Trump president, or when Trump was about to be elected, it was like my whole feed was politics. I had to literally click not interested in like a million things, and it's continued to pop up. You're like, what the
Gotta love that algorithm.
Bro, it's so amazing, because I use a couple other and help manage some Twitter profiles, and those ones, their feed is completely different than mine. And some of the feeds are literally, it's all like what I would call like shock videos, falling off motorcycles and shit. I'm like, what is this? I'm like, first of all, I never want to see this, but it's like, you just see like this feed is like, you can just tell this is like X's algorithm. Like if you first land on X, it's like, how can we get the most shock value, like lock you into the algorithm type content? And it's like, wow, you just see that. And it's like, ugh, gross. You know, I still see it on mine. Like they'll start feeding me this, like, this is Steve Jobs. These are the 7 things that Steve Jobs did to, like, you know, whatever it is, you know. And whenever I see that type of post, I'm like, fucking, nope, not interested. Once in a while, it'll start feeding me that. And if I read a couple of those, I just get overwhelmed with this, like, you know, it's the content that, like, remember NFT God, whatever that dude's name.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, I remember him.
And he started putting out that content. I was like, fucking mute it. I don't want to see that fucking AI generated.
I'm with you. I'm so with you on that, dude.
Yeah. So,
dude, I know, bro.
You know, remember, bro. You remember that, dude.
Oh, why do you gotta do that, dude? That's like, yeah, I know. Bro, now he does the fucking videos with the fucking, what are they called? The VR goggles from Apple and shit, dude.
Oh, does he really?
Oh, man.
I knew him a long time ago, bro.
Oh, he's not an NFT god anymore. He's got a real name.
He's got his real name now,
Yeah.
He's graduated.
He pivoted.
Yes, he pivoted. There you go.
Everybody's got to do what they got to do, man. Got to do it.
Damn right, yeah.
All right, 8-Bit, you want to show us some stuff?
We talking hedge fund?
Yeah, dude. Show us what you got.
Let's do. Well, yo, bring up the thing that you were
talking about.
Yeah, give me an intro. Talk about that. Like, bring that up real quick.
Yeah, so somebody sent this to us as we were talking to see if this was the actual one. So AI hedge fund in Python. You know what's funny is I remember coming into the industry in 2016, and there was a project called Numeraire. I don't know if you're familiar with this one. And it was like the beginning things of an AI hedge fund. I might still be around, to be honest. But that was like one of the first projects I was like super interested in. I was like, well, what the hell is this? This is just like a bot automated hedge fund kind of thing.
Yep.
And now we're seeing all kinds of
I mean, we certainly saw it like last cycle, it started last cycle where, you know, VC backed companies, you know, basically management of your money, but they were managing it using, you know, trading algorithms, automation, stuff like that.
They were all in Python though, right?
I don't know. I mean, it was like
probably
TradFi, right? It's TradFi.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. All those things are all in Python. Or wait, no, it's called shit. Hold on, I'll figure it out. Go ahead, continue. It's like on TradingView, bro. It's like if you go to TradingView, right, on any like the stocks or whatever they're called, you can go to the bottom of the charts. Hold on now, and you do your own thing. It's called. Hold on a second. It's called something specific.
So
There it
tell
is. Pine editor.
Pine.
Pine. Yeah, I'm telling you. That's why I've written my own language for that, but for Solana, and it's in Python. And if you tell that to somebody, that makes sense. What I just said. Think about
So
it.
it looks like with this AI hedge fund that's in Python, it looks like it's a multi-agent system where there's 4 agents on the team. There's a market data agent, there's a quant agent, a risk management, and a portfolio management. It actually sounds like the Hyperliquid thing that they just launched recently.
Yeah. Sounds familiar.
And so then running the AI hedge fund generates an output, and it seems like they manage it a little bit.
Damn, now everybody knows about it. Shit. Now I'm shit. Like fucking shit. Fuck. God damn it. Do you know what I said the other day on stream, bro? I go, y'all love Shaw for his GitHub, right? Well, what if I told you guys that I did the same thing in my own way? And I did. I really did, bro. I really
the thing
did,
the thing in crypto though is like whoever has the most attention and eyeballs, doesn't matter who's first.
No one will ever be able to do what I've just done. I guarantee fucking it. That much I do now. Oh god, yeah. It's so far ahead that you couldn't even start. You could not even start right now.
Wait,
it'd be impossible.
Why don't you
You're gonna have to use my SDK.
Put it out.
It is out. It is out. It's out. Yo, dude, it's out. It's starting.
Show us.
How do we get there?
It's literally starting, bro. Like it's on GitHub, first of all. If you want to read, okay. You got to read first, okay. But I also did purchase the most perfect domain ever last night. It's all happening all in real time. Web3 hedge fund .finance.
Yep.
That's right. A little .finance action.
It's not loading for me.
Web3 hedge fund .finance.
It's just a blank screen for me right now.
Oh, dude, yeah, of course, yeah. So I'm literally working on it right now.
Oh yeah.
Bro, I'm not gonna.
It was out, bro. You said it was out.
Wait, right. Dude, you realize that like I just got funding last week, right?
No, I don't know.
Oh yeah, dude, I literally just got funding last week. I've been waiting to get funding for like 7 months, maybe. Like 7 months, dude.
So what?
I couldn't even afford the Twitter development thing. Like I'm back, baby. I'm going ham.
So tell us about this hedge fund. Let's get back on track here. What interests you most about it?
Like making a lot of money for my holders.
So you're gonna do? Are you doing something similar to this? Is this the idea?
Dude, I literally like rewrote it. I reverse engineered it and then wrote it for crypto and based in Solana and Bitcoin.
Oh, cool.
I rewrote a lot of it about 2 months ago too.
And what people are going to be able to basically put money in, take money out, and then
we're doing it already. Me and the Recursed. Me and my NFT project. Yeah.
How much money do you have
treasury,
in there?
Squads treasury? I think I threw in about like 10 Solana to get it started, but I stopped, to be honest with you, because I'm going all in on the development side of things right now. I see the opportunity with this, and I'm just fucking going ham. I'm going so hard with it, dude. I haven't made my own privy auth for it. It's so fucking cool. Yeah.
So you think making money with AI is probably the biggest opportunity in the sector or in the crypto AI space?
I think I'm gonna end up creating about like 1,000 versions of myself. That's what really excites me. It's like that I couldn't do any of this last year, and that's exactly what I want to do for other people. Like, yeah, trading and making them money is brilliant. It really is, but actually changing their lives, that's what I'm here for. And having the ability to now tell people that they never have to pay for AI again, as long as they're a holder of my Recurse, it's a fucking dream come true, baby. You find another project that can do that. And that's
the holder of your Recurse. What do you mean?
An NFT. You just hold the NFT.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're gonna hold the NFT, and then on the back end, you're basically building this AI fund. Plus,
it's already built. It's already shipped. People are using it already. The Recurse Realm, that's already out.
The Recurse Realm. Where do I find this at?
RecurseRealm.com.
Okay, I'll try and find it. Recurse Realm.
RECURSED realm.com.
Recursed. Okay.
And I just wrote my own custom staking contracts. So that's to be shipped, audited, and funded.
This is
And
your
all this,
project?
Share the
that's
screen,
correct.
Jake. We don't see
Oh
it.
Yeah.
shit, my bad. Hold on.
Yeah, it's my project. And again, some of those
boom.
links aren't going to work, bro, because I'm building it. Like
Okay.
all that music as well, that is all custom, just made, you know. Yeah, but the agent and all that stuff, bro, nothing's gonna work right now because I
Cool.
fucking
This
got a
definitely has
Cloudflare.
your design. I've seen a handful
Thank
of
you.
things before.
I appreciate you, my dude. But dude, it's got like Cloudflare proxy that I figured out. Like, so I'm like doing some private secret stuff on the back end with this website too. So it's
I
pretty,
like
it's
funpump.ai.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yo, dude, let me show you that. I've got things I can show you that are just absolutely incredible. That website is worth money. Doesn't matter what we drop on that website, by the way. I could show you things right now that'll prove what I just said is true. The data stream from Google Analytics. That's why I haven't dropped it yet, because I don't know what to do with it yet. I'll be honest with you. Funpump.ai is worth so much money because of the fact that it's the reverse of Pump Fund,
Yeah.
and it's a .ai.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
how many people are on here right now? I'm gonna do it.
So there's about 420 people who've gone in and out so far.
Oh, snap. Hey, everybody. How you doing? Did you guys know that the founder of Solana, or the co-founder, follows the Fun Pump account? Now you
Does
know.
he?
Yes,
Raj?
he does. Nah, Tali.
Tali.
I think I found some of Tali's code, bro, and I've been using it. I want to ask him one day. It's AI code too. I'm telling you, he loves AI, bro. He knows it. He knows what's going on with
Wait,
this
so
stuff.
what's of all this stuff you're working on? Actually, when you were going to get a drink, Jake was like, "What do you make of all this, Adam?" And I said, "Well, if 8-Bit was asking me, what I'd say to 8-Bit is 8-Bit needs a partner."
Oh, I know.
Because 8-Bit is creative. You're a creative dude, right? And you have one thing which I really, really value, which is like you have this deep curiosity to keep going deeper into stuff, and you're a deeply curious person, which makes that combined with creativity is a very powerful combination. But the problem with that, for creatives who are like that, is they'll go in a million directions forever, right?
Yeah.
And so, like I said to Jake, I was like, what he needs more than anything, he needs a partner to focus his ass on, like, we're gonna finish this motherfucking thing, 8-Bit. We're going to finish this. We're going to put it out. If it fails, it fails. If it succeeds, it succeeds. But we're not going to do anything till we get this motherfucking thing out. That would be my recommendation to you, bro, because I've heard.
I mean, I hear you. I feel you. But like everything you just said, I did do. And it's like ready to go. The only thing that was missing was funding. You can't run AI in perpetuity without money.
We've learned that as well.
Bird Eye, money. Twitter, money. 100%. Everything. And Open Router, money. Dude, I will dox how much money I spent to get here, and people are going to be blown away by the fact that I self-funded myself.
So tell me then, let's compare these a little bit of your projects. Yeah. I'm just curious. So you're creating, it's an NFT collection to then on the back end.
Let's clear that up. Let me define that real quick again, bro. The Recursed were a free mint last year that I did for free. Okay. And I think it was like 1,000 of them. I airdropped 1,000 NFTs to 1,000 wallets for that mint to take place. Spent 26 SOL because the idea was that those wallets were really, really good. I used my trust score, my AI tech, to figure that out. And I was proven right. Look at that project right now. Look at the chart. Look at the distribution. I forget how much Solana, but after the mint took place, somebody freaking took advantage of me. They created like 5 different accounts, and they said they were like one person. I got screwed. The guy ended up getting like 80 or 90 of the supply. So I could have admitted defeat, or I could have been a total Chad and bought back the whole supply. That's what I did. I bought back every single one of those NFTs that he got for free, injecting liquidity into the project and giving him an exit. And then I went one by one, and I found 121 new holders throughout the past 6 months. And that is why you see that distribution so perfect right now. and why it's just destined to pump. It will never go under, ever. So, yeah. And then there's about 46 of those that are burned. And yeah, there's also the historic aspect that we are the first project in Web3 history to be inscribed immutably on Bitcoin, minted on Solana, and actually using cross-chain recursion to communicate with the asset class.
So
that
the
was
image
inspired
is
by Chuck.
the image
Cardano.
is an ordinal, and then but it's on Solana. Is that right?
That's correct. Well, some of them are even cooler, dude. Damn it. I can't. I don't want to like ruin it for the guys that've been waiting. So like, I'm just not going to say that part. There's something really cool about them.
Cool. So moving from this end, so you have the NFT. It's good.
Yeah.
It's distributed, and now you're building this AI project around it to where all the holders have to do is just hold this token, and you're doing all this AI shit on the background, which we'll dive into, to reward them for holding it.
They're going to have to stake, dude. They're going to have to stake. And then what's going to happen is I'm going to actually give them a trust score based on if they did list, if they didn't, how long they held, as opposed to how long the mint was. All this good stuff, man, that's going to reward them for being who they are, because those guys held the line. They literally are the only reason why that project is destined for greatness. You know, I really love it, man.
So if I go buy one now, do I get?
Don't buy one. You don't even need to buy one. I think I bought I found about 21 of them the other day in an old multi-sig. Got so excited about that. And they're grails. So if you do want one, you just got to let me know.
Damn, there we go. So I want to dive into more of the AI stuff that you're doing, because then I want to compare it to Hustle and kind of see where we align on and differ on just like the path of where this is going. So
sure.
Your main focus right now then is you built your own language, you said.
What do you mean my own language?
Or you're using Python on the back end?
Yes, correct. Well, for this one aspect, yes, I'm totally using Python.
So you're using Python to build your own AI hedge fund to trade.
Built it already. Yeah.
What'd you say?
It's already built, dude.
It's already built.
I've been streaming it for like the past month, dude. I've been like screaming it.
Is it and it's trading only on Solana or other chains as well?
It could do whatever I want, to be real. I even put like ordinals into Eliza if anybody's interested in that. I could bring back Bitcoin ordinals whenever everybody's ready. I'm serious about that.
This is what we want. So with Hustle, we're on Solana, but we want to get into the Bitcoin ecosystem, because I do think AI can be very empowering to the Bitcoin ecosystem, because there's no smart contracts. But with agents, multi-agent systems, or with swarms, you can perform smart contract-like functions.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? You can arbitrage, you can do automated, you can do order limits and all these different things. Like if you have multiple agents who are working together to do things like this, just like this AI fund, where there's an AI for the market analysis, there's one for portfolio management, right? There's one for XYZ thing. You could do the same thing.
The orchestrator is the best. The orchestration is the coolest, man. That's why I got checked.
So how are you setting? How did you set up yours? Is it a multi-agent system?
Yeah, I'm trying to open it up without crashing this whole entire thing. So like, you guys like give me a second. That's like what just happened before. Like, yeah, I can barely even stream anymore, dude. Like,
yeah, you froze for a second. So that definitely checks out.
I know when I'm about to freeze too. I tell people, I'm like, yeah, just watch out, it's about to freeze. You know what I'm saying? Because like you could feel it, you can hear it even. You can hear like when it's about to take over the whole entire shebanger. It's crazy.
The whole entire shebanger, huh?
Yeah. It's what it is. Oh wait, hold on. Where's this at?
So there's like the AI hedge fund thing is definitely taken a lot of interest. It seems like a lot of the AI hedge funds have moved more to the DAO section though, right? That's what AI16Z is. That's what a lot of things on DAOs.world is. I think there's like a few other DAOs.world. That's the like pump fund for DAOs.
It's not DAOs.fun?
Maybe it's DAOs.fun. I thought it was world.
It definitely is. But like the reason that site didn't do well is because of the vesting and stuff. And Bowski's probably gonna hate me right now for saying this, but brother, I gave you the solution. Like, come on, man. I did. I literally told them I had a solution to it, and they wrecked my process too. The solution is how the tokens are launched, bro. And you know who's solving it right now? Ironically, fucking what's his name over there? So poor Tom and them. You know,
Oh,
doing
with
great
Bonk
work.
Fun.
Yes, sir. The way they did their launches. You know, but dude, again, you're not trying to take what Pump Fun did and make it yours. Like I'm trying to do something great for the ecosystem so that like, you know, when you go to my website, you're going to get the most money for your dollar to burn your SPL token, your NFT. And then you're going to look at your receipt and go, you mean to tell me the motherfuckers at Soul Incinerator were ripping me off this whole time? I love that 8-bit. I fucking love them. That's what you're going to do. You're going to do that every day because I'm going to disrupt everything. I am. I'm here to do it. I'll probably get assassinated, but it'll be all right. It'll be good. I mean, I got the Metaplex homies. They got my back. I think I'll be all right. Right, Steven and freaking Blockosaurus, they got my back. You know what I mean? Especially when like I start tokenizing.
She would be like, "What the fuck are you talking about? My Metaplex boys got my back." What the
They
fuck?
do, I'm sure, bro. Especially if I show Blockosaurus and Steven what I created with the agentic DNA, bro. If they put agentic, bro, you're laughing at the co-founder of Metaplex. Like what? I guess they're doing millions of dollars about it. But all right,
yeah.
But yeah.
So Metaplex is like the
like
they do a lot of Solana. They do a lot of like Solana token standards. They do like royalty
Metaplex
thing.
has more tokenization than a blockchain does.
I know. I said like they create token
Right.
standards.
Yeah. I'm saying they process, bro. They're responsible for indexing and parsing more transactions of tokenization than the Ethereum fucking blockchain. That's what Metaplex be doing. But anyway.
There's no token. There's nothing happening on Ethereum.
I know. Oh, there's nobody
I'm processing more fucking on-chain transactions than Ethereum.
Bruh, I'm telling you, man. Like Jesse's probably coining something right now.
So, Ape, what's your perception on AI agents on Ethereum? You said no one's using Base, but why do you think like that hasn't got as much of attention? Is it simply that there's just nobody there, or is there a technological reason?
There's like 7 problems that all the liquidity is in like 7 tokens. That's really it. I'll be honest with you. Those guys aren't going to sell because then it dumps the price, and they're not going to invest money they don't have into new projects. It's a huge problem. Second problem is that Jensen and Virtuals did what Adam said is my problem, but they've got a team and all these people. They kept going and going and doing all this extra stuff. Then they go, yo, let's do the Solana thing. Yeah, okay, bro. Nah, that's not what you do. You got to reward the people that, were there at the beginning. That's what they're doing now. It's too late.
You think Virtuals is cooked?
Nah, they'll be back in their own way. There's too many people that have that token that have a lot of money. You know what I mean? They'll crime that back up. Don't worry. I met Jensen too. He's a good guy. He inspired the hell out of me. That kid.
They'll crime that back up.
Yeah, that's a good one, right? It's dead ass.
That's a good one, bro. I gotta remember.
So real. It's so real. Yeah. It's so real.
I actually do give the virtual guys credit because they did. Yeah. Like you said, they kept trying different shit. I pulled it on here on the show before. It's like I have like 5 different DMs where they were pitching me different shit, NFTs and whatever, and then they finally hit. And
I just mean like how they were doing so much stuff when they were going good. They should just kept going and not dropping more stuff. Like they were just so great at what they were. They just kept trying to add new shit like for no reason. Like I don't know. Yeah, who am I though? Nobody. So.
Well, I mean, you think they were great? I don't think they were great. I think it was pretty fucking basic at the beginning.
Thank God you said it, bro, because I could drop a virtuals right now on Solana, like now if we wanted to.
And nobody would. That's the thing. Nobody would give a shit about it. It's like there are lots of agent launch pads. I forget what the ones on Solana were even called.
There's so many launch pads.
There's so many.
Nobody wants to launch anything because nobody wants those KOL.
That's why Fun Pump is not a launch pad. Okay, you got to think of it as just a platform. Okay, it's a platform to empower people, an agentic platform. That's the convergence of blockchain AI. When you go to that site, that's exactly what you're getting. The convergence, bro. There will be so much great stuff on that site, and it will not be overwhelming at all. It's going to simplify all of the most complex
what's your opinion on DeFi AI, the sector? So like the sector
DeFi?
The DeFi AI. So like Hayanon, Agent Hustle, Wayfinder, BankerBot, and Griffin are kind of like the top 5.
Shoot, it crashed a little bit when I was trying to
That's
open
okay.
that. What'd you say?
Did you hear what I said?
You said about DeFi and something else.
I said, what's your take on, I'm curious on your opinion of what you think of Hustle, like the project that we showed you, the direction of it, and just the overall sector of DeFi AI, which is like Griffin, Wayfinder, Hayanon, Banker, us, Venice. Yeah. What's your take on that sector of crypto?
I think that sector is what bridges us to the real world. It already is, right? That is our shot. It's our chance. It's our chance to be vindicated for all of our crazy beliefs, man. It's our chance to truly enforce this decentralized private future that we all love so much. Like, I'm not even playing. Like, this is it. We have to. We got to. And about like 2 months ago, I went live on a stream and I said, I don't care about the price of anything anymore. I am going to revive Solana AI. If I have anything to do with it, I will. And I will still try. I don't care if Solana is at $8 again, because I live for this and I love it. And I really do believe that, conversations like this getting out are so important, because who are we? We are the future, guys like us, that in 20 years, God willing, we'll be talking like this again, just like this. We have to continue. We got to power on. Bro, I'm looking at an actual AI hedge fund with a Charlie Munger, Kathy Wood agent next to a Bird Eye and a Bonk agent. Like, what? I didn't even know who Peter Lynch was until last week. Like, hello, Bill Ackman. I follow you on Twitter now. Follow me back, dude.
Well, I'm wondering. I mean, for me, I'm wondering those hedge funds with multiple AIs and stuff. I mean, they could be successful. People could also basically figure them out and then front run them, with their own smarter or their own.
How would you front run? Wait, what do you mean?
Well, if you could figure out what those AI are using for their information and using to basically make trades, if you could figure that out, then you could be earlier than them because you know what they're going to do to some extent, So
I don't really think so, because you would have to predict what I'm going to do in my mind. You can't do that.
No, you can
do. You know what browser use is? Browser use is literally me fucking telling these things what to do all day. You can't predict that.
Well, the idea is that you're not telling them, though. The idea is that these AI.
Why wouldn't I? No. You gotta give parameters. What do you mean? That's automated DeFi, baby. I fucking tell it. Oh, I guess maybe I am far ahead. Oh yeah, baby. Wow, dude. You guys are. You don't listen to me right now.
No, what we're doing with Hustle is what you're describing, which is like I'm creating a strategy with Hustle, and then we trade. That's what we're building. What these guys are building is these AI agents kind of run by themselves.
That's what I'm talking about. But you have to give like an actual like parameter, and like you have to give it like I don't know how to tell you this. Like
set it and forget it.
It's got to have like the fundamentals down. You know what I'm saying? It's got to have that foundation built.
The pumpamentals, bro. The pumpamentals.
Pumpamentals.
So we have a community member who created a Agent Hustle prompt library, and you can see
nice.
These are kind of like some of the things that some individuals are.
But do you guys have that into like an Astra DB?
We haven't yet. The cool thing is, so we're kind of in the progress of it, but you can see like some of the stuff that people are doing, right? It's like, I need you to develop a sophisticated trading framework that combines on-chain data with technical indicators, and then they come in and it's like, look, it's like this like long ass prompt, right? It's like 5 paragraphs.
Wait. Exactly what you just said, that prompt, like that's what I'm doing with Listen and Rig. Like, do you guys know what Rig and Listen is?
So Listen, the protocol?
Yeah.
I just the one on Solana, it's AI one.
Yeah, bro.
I just came across it the other day.
We have to do that. We got to do that, bro. We have to build off that. A bunch of us need to. Like, that is how we.
It's open source, right? That's what I think.
That's what I'm saying, bro. We all like. I've already started building off of it. Like, I've made some serious progress, dude. It's all Rust based. Fucking Rust based, dude. I attached it to the Web3 hedge fund.
And what?
Insane,
So you're using Listen's open source library to build basically your DeFi AI project.
I mean, I guess you could say that. Like, I mean, I'm doing a lot of great stuff right now. I'll be real with you, man. Like,
Yeah.
there's
Well,
a ton of stuff.
that's what that project is. It's in the same category as Hustle.
Right. Yeah, I don't like to put myself in categories because, like, I think real world AI is just it. It's like I'm just doing real world AI stuff and converging with Web3.
And what was the other one you said?
Yeah.
Listen, and what was the other one?
Well, you can't have Listen with that rig, right?
Rig. Oh, that's is that the framework one?
Yeah,
I
that's what I'm
forget.
saying. Like, I learned from all of them, and I wrote my own. It's called Wonderland. Yo, as soon as like multiple people start launching the agents on Fun Pump, guarantee everybody starts picking it up. I even wrote my own like start script. All you gotta do is just like one line, boom, just like send AI. Yeah, what's good? It's in Python
Send
too.
AI is also the open source.
Well, they got their shit from Lincoln. Let's be real. Come on now. You know,
From where?
they're
No,
young.
fill me in. Fill me in.
Oh man, people are gonna start hating me early. I'm gonna get assassinated for my beliefs. No, I'm just kidding. Fucking Lincoln is the real G that everybody should be thanking and they should be talking about. But Send AI, they're great. They're wonderful. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe that they got their foundation and their base from people over there on base. And nobody ever really said, you know, good job, Lincoln. But I actually met him, 2 months ago.
So
They're
you're
the
saying
ones that invited me out.
base was further ahead in the AI
Oh, they are by
race?
leagues.
You think they still are?
They've already won, dude.
But you
Yeah.
said there's no one over there.
That doesn't mean that like their tech is not more
So
superior.
you think the base AI tech is better than Solana?
I would say that no, it's not better. It's completely more far ahead as like in the terms of like, how do I say this? Like commercialized development, meaning like it would get other devs in. Like I'm a guy right now trying to put people onto modular frameworks. Why am I the guy doing it? Like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Why do I got to be the guy to do this? Like, I've got a Solana library that I'm about to put out there. How come nobody else is doing that?
Right.
And,
Like, why is
the
it
Griffin
solely? Why
team.
is it solely like out there?
No, the Griffin P. Tony, the guy Tony. He got all that
Griffin,
money. They got all that money, bro. I didn't do any of this because I didn't have the money. Now I got the money, so now I'm doing things I learned to earn. I'm doing it all. I even reverse engineered the Solana playground. Beta dot whatever. Yeah, I'm going to be freaking incentivizing people to become Solana developers. So yeah, I need some help. Jeez.
Good luck.
Yeah. Yo, I don't need it.
Luck,
I don't need it.
There is no help
it.
and no one's coming, bro. I know that.
Little do you know, bro. Like, I'm not saying what I'm saying because, like, when you're good at something, you don't do it for free. You never let them know your next move. Y'all think I'm this guy, but that's all right. You'll find out soon enough. A lot of people see me as this guy, but the thing is, it's like, if you know what you could do by just doing something or acting a certain way or smoking something to throw people off, wouldn't you do that?
you can just do things.
You can just do things, right?
Bro, can we just launch the fucking hedge fund, bro? Can you just please do it so I can put my money? I'll put a couple soul in there, baby. Launch that shit, baby.
Well, there's one thing though. There's one thing that I've got to figure out, and it's how to turn on the supercomputer that I have in the other room, the NVIDIA thing. I'll go grab that in a second. I'll show it to you. That needs to be turned on, and I got to figure out how to like shoot that out to the world. Yeah, that's like a brain, bro. It's
Wait,
like
what do you mean,
supercomputer.
So what is this in NVIDIA? So this is a hardware app, like a hardware piece?
Yeah.
We gotta end this.
Jake knew right away. That's hardware.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, homie. Yeah, that's the future, brother. Hold on. Hold on, boys. I got it.
I love talking with creatives who are just all over the place. It's the best. It's my favorite.
Oh yeah. All right.
So what is this?
It's the NVIDIA Orin Nano. I brought this out to Cali with me. Those guys were going crazy over it.
Or Nano?
Orin Nano.
So that's the small one. That was the one he was holding up on stage, right, during his last presentation?
Yeah. Wait, really? He was doing that?
Oh, yeah, he held that one up. That
was
so
good.
Yeah. So you just got that.
I've had this for fucking months, bro. I front ran everybody on this. There was like 8 left in Japan. I got one of them.
Why
So
is
what?
it plugged in right now, man? Why aren't you running that shit?
It
What are you doing?
was. I just unplugged it.
Oh,
It's just
okay.
running 24/7, 365. I've had the Web3 hedge fund running for 17 days now, straight on my Docker. So
Right.
yeah.
How much is it
And
make?
what?
What's
Yeah,
the
that was
return
my
on
next. What's the
ROI? Man?
PNL on it?
I think I only put in like 2 or 3 sold like 3 or 4 days ago, and I think it made like 7 or something like that.
Dude, what are you doing, bro? Plug that shit back in. I'll send you 10
dude, it
Bro,
needs to be.
what are you waiting for?
It has to
Do
be
you not want
scaled.
to
It's
get
got to be
rich, bro?
scaled.
Do you
Rich,
not want
bro.
to get
I
rich?
want wealth. I don't want rich. I want wealth. Rich is like coming and going, bro. I
No,
turned
I
$1
don't
into a
want
Bitcoin.
rich.
That was
I
rich.
want wealth like that
I
white
want wealth.
family who owns the color blue.
Perpetuity. I want that perpetuity, the perpetual feeling, dude. I'm never worrying. That's what I want. So we'll get there. Yo, again, Marvin or that guy, what is his name, Murad or whatever on Twitter, the
Yeah.
dude from the hedge fund. He dropped a new update like 3 or 4 days ago. So I've got to maintain that, figure that, unpack it, put it into mine, see if I need to add anything different, So we'll see.
I look forward to it, man. So you're gonna make it basically where I can log into the website, I can put money in, and it just grows.
Let me show it to you. Hold on, I'll show it to you right now. Hold on. Because it's kind of mind blowing that like I'm making like websites like this right now. It freaks me out, dude.
I saw a tweet earlier today that said that we're in the front end era, I think, or consumer front end era, where just anybody can create a front end based off of vibe coding now.
Brother, you could do it on your phone, like when you're chilling now. Like it's just on another level, man. It really is.
Share your screen. We're not seeing it yet. Share your screen.
So share screen.
Click present down below, and then
there you go.
Select the.
First of all, this is Deep Solana, which was private for so very long, and then I made it public because I'm finally ready to like share it with the world.
What's your GitHub?
8-bit sats.
8-bit sats. Nice.
Yeah. Like if you go to huggingface.co, which is the #1 website for all of AI in the world, and if you type in the word Solana, I come up. And that will be like that for the rest of forever. It'll never change. And the reason behind that is because of my data set. Okay. And that data set was used to train this model by some dude named Mr. Ader Mocker. Last month, that model was downloaded 78 times. That model is the Deep Solana model. He made a GPT-2 version out of it with static quants of my model, with weighted I matrix quants. Dude, like he did, like, do you understand? Like he wrote all.
No, I don't understand. I don't. Those words did not like those words that just came out of your mouth.
I didn't even understand it, bro. I didn't even get it. But the fact that like now I understand it, and like the way that this dude wrote about what I did, like it blew my freaking mind, bro. That somebody would do that about something that I did. So I realized, I go, well, if they did it for that, what about like V2? V2 is going to be so much better. Look how much bullshit this was. This was really not professional. It's like my mind. It was all over the place at the time. You feel me? But now that I've got like funding, I'm organized, bro. I'm about to make that into something so special.
All right, dude. We got 5 minutes, bro. Show us what's next, bro.
Oh, you got 5. Oh shit, where? I didn't know that. Guys, if you're watching the stream, I go live right after.
Nice.
Yeah, you can.
All right, so
Adam's got dinner.
I got dinner ready. I got to feed the fucking pig, bro.
All right, no doubt here.
Petunia's hungry.
Petunia's fucking hungry, bro.
Let me log in with the privy shit real quick. Hold on.
So this is OrdLibrary is a DeepSeek R1 Solana reasoning. So this is the code for the reasoning behind the logic behind the hedge fund. Is that right?
No, that's just like a Solana model, but it's like really cool. Like if you just search for like Solana on Olama, bro, like I come up. It's fucking insane shit. This is the model right here. It's like it's on Olama.
On Olama.
Nice.
Okay, so this is yours, Wonderland. AI-powered creative platform.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Nice. Whoa, this is actually dope. Oh, I just
Wait,
had
are
the
you
V2
visiting your
make it.
site for the first time here, bro? Is this
Yeah,
the first time you've seen it?
I just write code. I don't look at it. I see the code. I'm actually developing. I made this. It's AI music.
Interoperability's the name. Web3 evolution, changing the game.
It's the future, my man.
Wow.
All right. So this right here is the swarm, and I gotta fucking make this way better. I'm working on this UI. But yo, look at this. It's got all of the actual agents, even the John McAfee I did yesterday. But yo, this terminal is what I'm so proud of, dude. This terminal is a trusted execution environment, and it's a back room, okay? And it's got little.
What does that mean, a back room?
It's like true terminal.
Yeah,
So like,
the back rooms is what the True Terminal guy created, to where these agents can just talk together in an infinite loop, essentially.
Exactly.
So you have multiple agents living there? Is that it?
Yeah, not in this terminal yet, because like I'm just like so infatuated with it. I don't want to mess with it. It's so beautiful to me that it's like this. I might just keep this how the way it is. It's so fucking perfect. This should never be changed.
Why? What is it? What is it you like about it?
Everything about it. It's the character, the actual Grok integration. Like I've been training Grok, bro, for the past 3 months. Like this is Grok responding as Cheshire.
How are you interacting with Grok?
With the API.
Oh,
yeah. That's another thing. I fucking got grandfathered into XAI. I think they fucked up my account. I'm on like an infinite loop. So just come to my websites. Come on,
nice.
Let's go. But for real, that's Grok 3 mini fast beta with reasoning. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. Earlier today, I actually made a RAG chat too. So even if you can't understand all the crazy shit that I say, it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. All of my documentation is always available readily in real time as I develop it. I've got AI agents that actually push it to the AstroDB RAG chat for you. So you'll be able to chat with my documentation in real time right away. Okay. Now, I've also got the only Gemini AI studio in all of Web3, including image analysis, code generation, and text with all of the Gemini models hosted. I also have the Creative Studio, the Wonderland Creative
Studio. You integrated Gemini in there. What is that for?
Oh, for everything. I've got Flash for like image analysis, for image editing with Google DeepMind. I've also got the, what is it? It's the Google, oh my God, holy crap. Shoot, what is that thing? Oh my God, bro. Spatial.
So you're pulling in all the LLMs into this kind of, this is actually what kind of Venice is
T3. Right? Whoa, no. This is way beyond that, bro. Way beyond. Venice is just literally what like a simple T3 chat would be, like how that dude did with T3. This takes it a little bit further. This combines T3 chat with what Peter Levels did, in my opinion, because there's an incredible Bodo.ai. I'm going to meet them in like 2 days, by the way.
Nice.
In Cali. Yeah, bold hackathon.
So here up at the top, it's essentially like different apps that you've built on top of this, right? Because you have a blockchain search, you have a hedge fund, you have the characters, like the agent characters, you have a Solana wallet. So yeah, it's like multiple apps, I guess.
Well, I just started making this like 72 hours ago, so it's like very light right now. But the backend that I have locally, it's just insane. So I'm just going to like merge that and make it just like absolutely incredible. The coding is just on another fucking level. Like I've got 5.4 reasoning already. You know, obviously got Gemini 2.5 Pro, Sonnet, and I got GPT 4.1, 4.5 if you want it. But you find another coding studio that allows you to choose the language, then get it explained to you in real time. Not only code generation, code finishing, code completion, explanation, analysis, real-time preview, Markdown. Okay. I even got the vibes for you, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
saw that. I
The
was wondering what that
vibes.
was. Is this the live stream?
Nah, the vibes are what it is going to separate me from everybody in the pack. All right. And that is where this comes in. I have the library that everybody will want. It's all about data, guys. And I knew it. I really did. That's why I said nobody will ever be able to go back and do what I've already done. Be a waste of time. Just use mine. Look at this. Like, come on. You find another person that was sick enough in their head to do this.
What is it, dude? Tell me what it is.
This is
the
just
Soul
like
library.
information. Yeah, it's just information.
This is not just information. This is gold. This is data gold. This fed to an LLM makes the world's #1 Solana model, aka the one
What kind of information is it?
Every bit of information about Solana. This is literally the Solana library. I made it.
Yeah, he did this with the ordinals too.
Same thing. Same exact thing. And this is updated in real time because now I have agents working for it. It's incredible. It's incredible. I'll be honest.
So you fed this library to your agents so that it just basically understands everything about Solana
in real time. And no, I don't even have to do that anymore because I've got the model. Like my agents all run this. And like you guys could too if you wanted to. But yo, you better give me credit. Everybody better credit. Man.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Oh, dude, it's next level. The things that I haven't even told people about or shown, man. That's the stuff that's gonna really
So what is this website?
Which one's that?
This one that you're showing me right now.
Where am I at? Hold on.
Like where am I gonna find this at?
The one I'm on right now, this is Olama. So you just go to Olama. Yeah.
Olama?
Like, yeah, Olama, and then it's here. Let me put it in the chat for you. Here.
Olama, yeah, it is the website.
Yeah. And then do the Hugging Face one. That's what you want. You definitely want that. So go here. This is that data set. So like how you just saw this on the Soul library. So like this right here became this right there. So think about it. It's like the model doesn't have to go to the internet to get any of this information. And it's like, it's incredible because of it, you know? But there's something that I haven't said on this stage yet, why that it's so valuable. And it's like, I need to tell Tali and them, I really do. Because what I figured out, there's something called Piper that I wrote, and it's called recursive reasoning. And it's like, it's got something called like real-time refactoring and compression. And even if Mert from Helios ever hears this, like, dude, I figured out with these ZK Snarks and Starks, dude, I figured out how to like do these things, man. And if you look at the proof time, I decreased it by like astronomical amounts. That's why I called it Piper. The verification throughput down from 12 to up to 28. But look at the privacy overhead. I take it down from 0.07 to 0.002 Sol. And the state accuracy from not even existing to 94.2. And the energy efficiency goes down by 60%.
Wait, is this inside out? Is this inside out tech?
I wrote it. Yeah. I'm mad as a hatter, bro. Mad as a fucking hatter. I became that person, bro. I became it, man. Now I'm funded. Let's get it.
Damn.
This is cool too, though. Yeah. This is fucking. Yo, founder of Perplexity. If he ever sees this, dude, what's good? Yo, you should never like ever transact on the blockchain alone again. You should be using AI agents everywhere. Like, what is Solana? Always start with that. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that shit. Now watch this. What is Emblem Vault?
Never heard of it.
Nice.
Boom!
Here we go.
Dude, bro, I rewrote fucking search on the blockchain. Blockchain exploration will never be the same again. Ever. Solana search is my thing, dude.
Wait, are you gonna dude, you should be able to destroy SoulScan because it's the biggest piece of shit.
I know that, bro. I'm about to disrupt. I can disrupt everything, dude. But I need to have a team. I need to get people by my side, and I need the Metaplex guys. I'm gonna figure out a way to get like in those doors. I gotta talk to those guys. I do. I need to.
All
Cool,
right,
8-bit. Well, we're gonna
dude,
wrap.
let's
We're gonna
I
wrap
this
it
is
up
great,
here
guys. This
'cause
is great.
Adam's got dinner plans. Dude, 8-bit.
Yeah.
Wow, this is insane. We got the preview of Fun Pump. I want to hear your final thoughts on Hustle. What was your thoughts of
Oh, dude,
what we built?
absolutely fantastic interface, bro. From left to right, bottom up, it's fantastic. The number that really like alarmed me was the 200 daily active users plus. Dude, that's it. That's everything. Yo, the people are coming. All you got to do is just keep doing you guys. And honestly, you're going to be at the top. You'll be at the top, bro, for years to come because you don't have to do anything crazy at this point. You just got to provide for these people. And those 200 will bring in the next 1,000. That's it. That's facts.
Absolutely, dude. I appreciate it, man. Always a great time catching up. We'll definitely have to do more of these because we're starting to do more live streams as well in the week. And I know you literally live on the live stream. So
I know. I'm going live after this. You guys inspire me. What can I say?
that's what I'm saying, dude. Bongo says, hola.
Yo, Bongo homie. Oh, mi amigo.
Is Bongo still in Dubai or is he flying back now? He's on the road.
I think he lives in like Spain or something now.
No, I know. I thought he was in Dubai for conference.
Probably.
Yeah,
well, we did about 2 hours of the show today, so always a good time, dude. We're gonna do more of these. I'll be turning into yours. You'll be turning into ours. We're gonna build this agentic economy together and take over, man. Awesome to see your growth as well as we both did from the Bitcoin ecosystem now into the agentic economy.
Oh man.
Later, man.
Appreciate it, guys.
All right,
Everyone,
guys.
enjoy the rest of the day or night or wherever you are. We'll see you guys soon.
Later, guys.
All right, guys. Take